The next one I want to talk about is Kahoot. So Kahoot is something actually I used when I was in high school. So that's how I remembered it, because this will be my first year teaching, so I haven't really gotten a feel for what other teachers are using yet. But so basically what Kahoot is it's a game system. So for instance, you can go in here and create a game or a quiz. So your students can do it individually, they can do it in teams, you can do a jumble where they drag their answers in the correct order, or you can do a survey where you gather your students' opinions on things. So those are all the options you have. So if I go in, you can create new and you can create a quiz. So for instance, I did one titled basketball. So with that, let's go in here and edit it. So if you were to create one, a screen like this would pop up. You could enter in your title up here. You can give a description. You can choose an image. The website has images that you can use. You can bring in your own images. You can make it visible to only you. You can make it visible to everyone. And then you can add a question. So for instance, my first question I added was, who will win the NCAA basketball championship? So my options, you can type in as many options as you want, up to 4. So if you only want 3, you can have 3. You can add in an image, you can add in a video. You can also hit this button here that is a question bank, so you can search for other questions. So for instance, you could say, what country is this? And there's some geography questions, which I'm like, maybe I should practice those. And so that's kind of neat that you have that question bank there. You can also adjust the time. So if you're doing math or something that might take a little longer, you can adjust how long your students have. So that's kind of the gist of what it looks like. And you can add more questions. I just did one. So then you hit finish. So for instance, I've already run this through. So you would have your students go to the Kahoot app or go to Kahoot it and enter in this game pin. So once they enter in that game pin, and I'll pull it up on my phone. So there's my team. So you can do it in teams or individuals. I have it set up for a team. So there's my name, and then it would list out all the team members under here instead of just my name. So then you hit start. And then the students will pull up their phones and they will actually select the right answer on their phones. So now I have my 20 seconds. So of course, and it mixed up the answers. So of course the right answer is University of Kansas, because rock chalk. So I hit the green button on my phone and it says I put in my answer. I hit next and it says 1 out of 1. So go me. And you get more points the faster you answer. So you are incentivized, and it'll tell, like, so if there were other teams, it would have a second and a third place. And so obviously you do more questions, but that's the gist of it and how Kahoot works.